opinion. Now, speaking about a true opinion, I want to ask y'all opinion about this Captain Marvel. They saying that the projected sale rate if they hit 80 million for this game to, I mean, for this movie to be actually be successful. Now on Captain Marvel, they begin a lot of backlash about what's the girl that play that's gonna play Cara, not about to call it Cara Danvers, but that's gonna play Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it is Carol. It is Carol Danvers.
No, it's about like her
Not
real
Carol.
name. Her real name.
You talking about her real
Oh,
name?
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson. Okay, where Brie Larson is coming out like with they getting a lot of backlash about her with they saying about like with this SWJ stuff and how she being an opportunist and that she doing fundraisers talking about this is how you this movie here is to like empower women that's doing this, and she trying to make it like she a big spokesperson for the women community, and she trying to pretty much do like how they did with Black Panther, raise money, and the things that she's saying about her target audience is not the middle-aged white man, and just a whole bunch of stuff that they got the stuff they got going on with this movie. And they was talking about her with a stunt double, and she has not like her like she didn't want to get in shape for the movie, and people were saying, well, saying she looked like Captain Marvel, but she need to get into a better shape, and people saying they body shaming her, and they got a lot of stuff going on with this movie. I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg, but they got a lot of stuff going on with this movie. So my question is, do y'all think that Captain Marvel going to actually be a success, or y'all think it's going to flop? And they said the standard is like 80 million.
I think it'll work. I don't think it's gonna be no problem with other. I mean, you really got to be hitting real hard for that. You talking about the SJ, whatever them people names with the letters and stuff like that. I ignore them, man. Like all that. I mean, it's a movie. Like who comes up with these ideas? Like I'm tired of these motherfuckers always interjecting and interrupting and think that, well, the movie should have this, and this, and this. Well, she's lying about, like, come on, man. This woman is an actress, and all she's doing, she got hired to play a character in a comic book. Why must you always come out and try to ruin someone else's fun? Like, it is not real. It is a story that's been told in comic book already for years. It's not real. Like, why do y'all want to jump into this? Like, why can't we just enjoy what we watch? That's what I don't understand. Like, it's not like you got people running out there killing people or doing some extracurricular stuff. Why don't you find a better cause to fight for than to hop in with these movies and stuff? Like, they does this every time or whatever. Like, okay, she's a female character. What y'all want her to be, like some type of leader or something like that? Like, I don't understand. Like what are we doing here with comic books movie? All they doing is making movies that fans like and people and the casual, the movies that comic book fans like and the casual like. And of course they're gonna make some money out of it though, but they just trying to apply fans and other people with a good quality movie, but it's always gotta be like they like little roaches coming out and stuff. Always gotta be like a little roach come out and stuff. This to irritate the hell out of you with stupid stuff. I think the shit is stupid. There's nothing wrong with that movie gonna do good. I don't see that movie being hurt by no, I can't see that. She gonna come out, she gonna do her thing. We all gonna go to the movie. Some of us may look at it on Cody, but we still gonna love the movie. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like leave these people alone. Let these people do their job. I don't understand this shit, man. It's getting ridiculous.
Man, they is everywhere about it too. And it's like every time I look on Twitter, there's something about that. I see another YouTube video of somebody talking about the movie that they gonna boycott the movie, and I'm like, and I'm actually seeing people making videos about it, and I'm seeing other people saying they think the movie gonna suck, that it's Marvel way of catering and stuff like that. So that's what they're gonna try to pretty much do with the Captain Marvel movie. They're gonna try to act, they're going like the Ghostbusters 2016, all types of stuff about it. So what about you, Savage? What you think?
Savage don't care.
Yeah. So you don't so what you think that the movie you don't think it's gonna flop? You don't care if it's gonna be a success? You think it's just gonna, or you think it's
you're gonna watch it?
I'm going to see it, and I don't give a fuck what everybody else think.
That's what's up.
That's highly understood. I mean, so what about you, Colada?
All right. Well, basically, all those YouTube videos popping up The reason they're popping up all over YouTube and whatnot is because of the traffic that they're generating. They're generating a lot of traffic, bro. All right. Anything about this Captain Marvel movie that people could put out there, they're going to put out there. Why? Because it's generating traffic, whether it's on a website, whether it's on a YouTube channel, whether it's on Mixer. It doesn't matter. It's generating traffic and whatnot because it's something that everybody's dying to see. All right. You know, after that after credit sequence in Avengers Infinity War, everybody was like, you know, you had half the audience was like, yes. The other half was like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? And then everybody was like, all right, so the ones that in the know explain to them, oh, that's Captain Marvel. Wait until she come out, man. She's going to be badass, so on and so forth. All right. And basically the ones that's hating on her, all right, I guess it goes down to fanboyism all over again, bro. All right. Why? Because she's been an activist for feminism since just when they even cast, even just before they even cast her ass and shit. You know, she had done that movie The Room, and then they had talked about casting her and whatnot, and she was talking about all that feminism shit back then. All right, so it's not now all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? She actually got casted, what, in 2016, 2015, one of the years. So it was quite a few years back. And she's been like that on her Instagram, on her Twitter for like several years and whatnot. And now people trying to take pot shots at her like it's something new. She's been doing that for a while. It's nothing new. And then the people that's talking about that she's not in shape. Yo, actually, I seen on her Instagram, oh, girl, bench press 250 pounds that her trainer had to lift just to get a fucking cookie. All right? Because a cookie's gold to people that are in training for these types of superhero movies. All right? Just ask fucking Chris Evans. All right? Ask fucking Robert Downey. Ask all these dudes and whatnot that do these superhero movies and getting into shape.
250 pounds?
Bench, yeah, 250 pounds.
Shit, man, that's like double her weight.
Yeah,
Henry Cavill.
Exactly, yo. You can imagine what Henry Cavill's fucking bench pressing. You know what I'm saying? These dudes do a lot of work just to get in weight. Yo, I mean, just to get in shape for these movies. Right. So all that stuff that people's talking about, you know, that Brie Larson needs to get in shape, yada yada yada. That's all bullshit, yo. You know what I'm saying? They're just making more noise or generating noise in order to fucking gain more traffic through their website, to their video, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And when the movie comes out, the people that are talking about that the movie's going to flop, the movie's tracking for 160 million opening. All right? It's already tracking for 160 million opening weekend. If we remember correctly from a few years back, Wonder Woman made 102 million. All right? So think about it. Everybody knows who Wonder Woman is. The majority of the people out there do not know who the fuck Captain Marvel is. And this one is going to generate already over 160 million opening weekend, bro. Damn, a practically unknown character. All right? But why? Because it's Marvel, son. They know what they're doing. They know how to build up hype. They did the same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, Guardians of the Galaxy, I was excited for it 2 years before the shit even came out. You know, I was telling my friends, like, yo, that shouldn't be the shit. It was like, what's it about? And they have a raccoon. He's like, what? I was like, don't worry. When you see it, it'll be dope, man. And what happens? Guardians of the Galaxy comes out and it fucking cleans up shop.
Right.
Nobody had ever seen anything like
on paper.
Exactly. It's hard to explain on paper. No, I say just like Captain Marvel. It's like, oh, she's the most powerful, all this stuff. You can't really explain that. Don't understand. Now people are starting to get hints by seeing the trailer. You see her flying through space, throwing late star bolts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Blowing people up. I've been reading that she actually goes into binary, actually using some of her binary powers. I was like, okay, this movie seems like it's going to be on a whole nother level. And basically, I'm thinking these trailers are hiding a lot of shit that's actually going to be in the movie.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking they don't want to spoil it right now, but it might have a lot to do with Endgame too as well. That's what a lot of parts they're probably holding out as well.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm thinking like look at all the other characters that's in there. You got, you know, the guy that's playing Korath, old dude that was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. The guy his medals ripped off and whatnot. The guy played by Jimon Hansu. Korath is in the movie. You also got the bad guy that was in Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronan the Accuser.
Dude? Oh, the Accuser, yeah.
But the black dude was Korath. The black dude was Korath. All right, and Ronan the Accuser is also in the movie. All right, and think about it. Ronan the Accuser is Kree. All right, so are they on his side? Supposedly he's a Kree radical, right? And then you got that girl, Minerva, that's also there. You know what I'm saying? Now, from the comic book, she was bad. But who knows if they throw a twist? All right? You know, and then supposedly Samuel L. Jackson, I'm not sure if it's true, because this dude, he could be lying. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about Carol Danvers' time-traveling powers. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Savage. Does she have time-traveling powers?
No.
No.
All right, so I don't know, unless they pulling some shit out their ass or they doing it for the movies.
Yeah,
I don't know. Know what I'm saying?
This is a new power they gave her, you know.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be a trip either way.
It's a new power they gave her just for the movie. I never heard of. Matter of fact, if anybody ever heard of Captain Marvel having time travel powers before, leave it in the comments, please, because I never heard of.
I mean, she didn't. That was Samuel L. Jackson trolling. I mean, that's all it could be, because I'm not even finna, even though he said I ain't finna second guess it. I never seen her with no time traveling powers. Not I heard about her staying, keeping her youth and being able like to live for a long time. So you might see her in the 60s, then in 2020, she still looked the same. And they say, oh, did you time travel to this point or something like this here? But that's far as I could take that. If they give her time traveling powers, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
If anything, they probably just give her like how they do most other characters, like she aged very slow or something like that. But it's going on in Marvel now. Whatever goes in the movie to the comic books.
I mean, she basically got Kree DNA. She basically got Kree DNA, and they live for hundreds of years.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you got.
And then I don't know if y'all read that. Well, I read a miniseries that came out a little while back, written by Margaret Stoll and drawn by Carlos Pacheco. It was called The Life of Captain Marvel. And I guess they did a reimagining of her origin. The origin, the way it came off before, that stayed the same. The only thing that changed was her mom's. Her mom's was Kree. That I did not know. All right. And her mom's was ended up getting hunted by some Kree fucking bounty hunter or some shit on the fucking earth. That shit had me bugging. All right. So she was actually Kree all along. What her mother said was that the explosion actually unleashed her powers. Some shit like that, to that extent. So I was like, okay, that would explain the blood. You know what I'm saying? Because she has that bluish type blood around her nose and whatnot, in trailers and whatnot. So that would explain that to a certain degree. Yeah, I guess the comics are just getting in line with the movies, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. They just making it for the movies, man. They doing the same thing with Thanos. They gonna do Thanos storyline over just to fit the movie.
Shit, man. They came out with a new comic book called freaking Infinity War.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna give them no time traveling power. They're just.
Yeah, I don't think it's time traveling.
Yeah, but the stuff that you were saying,
I mean, she is gonna be in the present, so who knows?
Yeah, but you saying her mama was Kree, I think they're gonna kind of go more on that line on this story here from kind of what I'm seeing. Just that, like how you said, how they're gonna explain the red blood and stuff like that.
Right,
blue blood.
Yeah, blue blood. Blue blood.
Yeah, she had red blood.
Not the TV show.
She had red blood when she was little, born, and now the something just mutated, exploded, enhanced her powers, and it changed her blood. They're gonna try some crazy stuff like that. They do it all the time in movies.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see what they're gonna come up with, because you know the tweak that for us being like hardcore, just the little small tweaks that they do is like I like to see just the changes and stuff, like how they did on the Punisher when they changed the Jigsaw backstory. You know, so sometimes I like when they do it. Sometimes it's a hit and miss, but you know, it's kind of cool to see it that way. You don't just go in knowing every detail and stuff like that. But speaking about the detail, Superman is supposed to.
Before you get into that though, before you get into Superman though, I just gotta say it though, man. Marvel, I gotta give it up to them, man. I've heard